All right, so we're going to try this again. Seem to be having some problems. All right, let's see if people can get in. Just going to sit and wait for, I'm only going to give it a couple of minutes. If it doesn't work again this time, then I'm just going to kind of give up for tonight. But okay. Hello. Okay. Hi. I don't know what happened to the other link. Sorry. It was like being weird. So I hope okay, it's working. Okay, good. And you can hear me okay? Everything's all right. So I hope that wasn't too confusing. I tried to use the one that I scheduled and like it wasn't letting anybody in or chat, so I just got the heck out of there. Okay, good. Hi Julie. Hi Keith. Hi Mandy. Hello, hello. Kel Smith. Hello. Christy, Brenda. Hi, hi. Hector, Donna. Hello. Tammy. Nubaka. Is that how I say that? Hi. Dominica. Patrick. Hi, Patrick. Oh, technology. What are you going to do? I'm sitting here and it was like literally not letting anybody enter. So tonight we're just gonna have a chill, fun Halloween hangout. How's that? Hi, Paige. Hi, darling. Hi, Christine. Happy Halloween, everyone. What a day with the energy. I know, right? It's been hi Darcy. Okay, so everyone needs to say hi to Darcy because this was Darcy's idea. And Darcy, if you didn't catch the first part of that, I scheduled a live and then went live and it just wasn't doing anything. The audience couldn't get in. No one was able to chat. So I just started over. But we're in. Yay. We finally get to this. So I hope you're all cozy. I put on my cozy sweater here and I put on this crazy eyeshadow because this is the day you can do stuff like that. You know what I mean? So drop in the comments how you're doing, what's been going on. Yeah, Samhain. All right. I just want to look at the comments for a second here as we're getting going. I've got the cards here. And for all of you who are showing up, I do have a code just for you. It is Halloween 20 if you want 20% off of a standard reading, and I can even offer it for a live reading as well. Okay. Hi. Okay, so I want to say hi to it's EPSCILLION. I don't know. I know I'm going to stumble over that if I try to say it. So my hair was up in a clip all day. Can you tell? It's all fluffy and floofy. Aw, thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Hi, Tammy. Aloise, hello. Hello, hello. Oh, this makes me feel so much better. I was sitting there panicking. I'm like, where'd everyone go? Oh, no, what the heck? All right. So tell me what you guys want to talk about tonight. I can drop your questions in. I don't mind pulling a card for you. We could do that. Or we could do kind of a read on the energy. The veil is incredibly thin, so we can have some fun with that. Oh, thank you, Keith. I appreciate that. Dominica, tomorrow's your birthday. Happy birthday. Right on the 1st, huh? Yay, Patrick's here. We miss Patrick. Well, we used to do I was talking to Darcy about this. We used to do the Zoom lives. And that got started because what was it? The Bright platform. If you guys don't know the story behind that, they reached out to me and asked, I guess they were going towards like YouTubers and things like that to come and do live chats basically. And it was really awesome. We had like, I mean, I kind of had like a production team and they took care of everything. And I remember one time, and I warned everybody, I had a massive, massive thunderstorm going on where I was at in Colorado Springs. And I told, what was his name? Xavier. I told him, I said, hey, listen, if the power goes out, just hang tight. It'll come back on. Well, sure enough, lightning, wind, all the stuff, lost my internet. Now, I was off for probably a whole total of a minute, but he was frantically texting me like it was the end of the world. And I was like, you don't understand my audience. They're cool. They know that I'm working on it and they'll be there. He was just so afraid that, like, the whole thing had been ruined, and I came back on, like, shortly thereafter. So, yeah, so that's how the, other ones got going because that was just a temporary thing. So, yeah, we started doing, live hangouts. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be 111. Indeed. Oh, I'm missing some of these. Donna P, energy knocked you out, huh? You know what's interesting? I had a very focused day, but I know what you're talking about. Like I definitely felt those energies too, but I just I was like, nothing gonna get me down. I am not dealing with nothing crazy. Eloise says, I got some chocolate, so I'm doing good. Flouncy hair. It's very flouncy. I don't know what it's doing. It's fun. All right. Just checking on your sorry, we're just getting warmed up here. It's first 5 minutes. We're just letting people get in here. Hi, Leanne. Aw. Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. Thank you for watching. Let's do a read in the energy. This is Julie saying this. I've been restless all day, even with my ADHD meds. I forgot it was Halloween. So here's what's interesting. So we'll pop into this energy and we'll do a read on what's going on here. But when we say the veil is very, very thin, like today was one of those days where you could either get easily influenced by the other side, if you want to see it that way, for good or for bad. Right? And today I felt like I was being kind of fortified by my loved ones on the other side. Now, for some other people, you just kind of, it's too much energy coming at you and it's combining with your energy and it's just frantic, right? So, poor Xavier. Julie's like, "Poor Xavier." Did you guys ever get to see him? Did he ever come on camera? Um, he was a cutie. He looked like one of those guys who was like and he had an Australian accent. Well, I think it was Australian. If he was British, I mean, I'm American, I don't know the difference. I think he was Australian, but, like, he was a cutie, but he was just so stressed, and I was like, "It's fine, bro." Yeah, those were lots of fun, Patrick, and I just love that there was somebody taking care of the production so I could focus on connecting and focus on giving the information, so that was fun. I'm next to my kitty avoiding trick-or-treaters. Well, we have Julie he was cute, wasn't he? He was a cutie, so he did get on camera. Oh, yeah, yeah, because he did the intro. Okay, yeah. Yeah, yeah. That was fun. Hi, Christine. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad all of you are here. So, keep your comments going. I'll catch up with them here. I can't stay out of the game. Let me tell you. Same. Matter of fact, I had some sweets, before I came on here, and it may have been a mistake. I know it was a mistake, all right? But, yeah. So, the thing that was happening today was, years and years and years ago. I guess it's like in '89. And it's kind of a downer, so hang with me. We'll bring the energy back up. But, uh, my aunt, Tina, passed away, and she was 9 months pregnant. She was only 27 years old. And it was sudden and unexplained. And she passed in the early morning hours of Halloween. And, I felt so close to her today, and she was one of those she was like like, one of my favorite people. She was just the coolest, but, uh, I always kind of avoided thinking about her because it brought so much pain, and then today, it was like she was, like, right here, and it was like we haven't missed a beat, and her daughter did go with her, Tasha, um, and I felt like she was handing me Tasha to hold. Wild. Wild, and when I say I've not that she passed when I was 12, um, I was just about to turn 13, but, yeah, it marks you. It marks you. So, yeah, that's the kind of thing that we could be dealing with, and it's not just today. It's gonna be over the next few days, okay? So, having said that, that's the kind of day I've had. Let me just tune in here. Let's see what we pick up on. Today might be a little bit of fourth dimensional energy, so let's see what we've got going on. Okay. I don't wanna breathe into the microphone here. There are a lot of rituals going on tonight. for good and for bad. And it's been kind of going all day because it's focused and humans focus into ritual, into tangible objects and things. So there's a lot of messing with that. And a lot of people are getting out this thing that they think is a game, the Ouija board. They think that it's a game. It's not a game. It's not a game. Okay. So, like, lay off that. We don't need that kind of nonsense. So, because this is the time, and we're getting an angelic message here, because this is the time where people sense the thinning of the veil, it makes them feel a little, it's magical, and they're curious, but it also makes people feel very powerful. And so they're kind of messing with the energy in that sense. But also it's an escape. So now is an escape, but people start messing with this energy and it's going to stick with them. And these are people who are, going to have like an attachment on them now for days and days and days, maybe months to come because they're doing careless things. So we want to be careful with that. So this could be a really fun, cool time where you are connecting with loved ones on the other side. You are feeling the other worldliness of the energy, or it can absolutely scramble you and you can get attachments. Okay. So there's just that. All right. Hmm. They're not talking about the election necessarily. And like, happy Halloween. Let's talk about the election. They're not talking about that, but people are so wound up in it that I don't, there's definite like spell work and like manipulation going on here. And I'm not kidding. I'm not just saying it because it's Halloween. Like, people are really like angry and wanting revenge. And like, Julie, were you the one that said like today, like knocked you out a little bit? And Donna, you were saying the energy is weird. This is the stuff you're picking up on. It's the stuff that other people are doing. It's the casting. Yeah. And people think it's a game, and it's not a game. It is not a game. Aw, thank you, Julie. Yeah. Yeah. It's been, I mean, ever since 1989, I would not allow myself to think of her. I mean, I would think of her, but I could only take it in small doses before I felt like I was losing her all over again. So the fact that, at my age now, I could handle having that feeling of her there. It was nice. It was very special. Still very, very sad though. Yeah, so yeah, we're kind of picking up on the energy of all the people messing around. That's not fun. Let's see what else. Can you guys give me something else on this and how to use this energy? What can we do with this energy? All right. Insight. This is a time where, even if you're not well practiced on spirituality or spiritual practices, you can use this time and this energy to get a little feel for what you need to get ready for. Okay. Now, this is the type of thing when somebody like goes into a meditation, they ask, like, hey, what should I be prepared for? When we want things like a prediction, people get very defensive about that. But here's the deal and the energy around predictions. They're not always gonna be accurate because they can change so vastly. And I mean, you could zig instead of zag and you're gonna have a different outcome. I've been saying that for years. So this isn't really using this to have a prediction. It's using this energy to sense I had better get used to having things change in a moment's notice. I had better learn to like spontaneity, or I better slow down. My life is, the message I'm getting is that I need to slow down and, pay attention to what I'm doing and not go stumbling ahead. This is also a good time to do things like past life regressions, or what we call past life regressions. Akashic records, I mean, you can do that, I guess, anytime, but, past life kind of stuff. A lot of healing around spirits that are not stuck here. They're not stuck here. They're sort of camping out here. And it's really weird. I originally told Darcy, it's a great idea to do a Halloween hangout. Remind me to share my necklace with you in just a second. Um, I felt it like fall down and like I gotta tell you about it. But anyway, I had a function to go to tonight, and at this event, randomly somebody was talking about, yeah, well, we were gonna buy this property, but it's actually known uh Indian burial ground, and so now all these groups are getting involved and making sure nobody builds on this land and or nobody buys the land or whatever. And it was just bizarre because this is a person who I never would have imagined would have brought up something like that. Nor would I have imagined that there was a property up for sale that would have that kind of grounds. You know what I mean? So it was just kind of bizarre. So that's the kind of thing we're picking up on. It's almost like the energies that have stuck around to keep reminding us that it's not over yet. Things haven't been remedied yet, that there's more to be done. So that's, I think, part of it. All right. I want to make sure I'm catching some of your. Hi, Angela. Okay. I want to catch up with your comments here. Okay, Paige, you say I've got so many life altering stuff going on, some good, some not so good. I need positive direction. Yeah, what you want me to draw a card for you? I can draw a card for you. I don't mind doing that. I'm gonna catch up on the comments here. Let me know. Uh, it is just rough. Oh my gosh, your sister passed away 3 months ago. Yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. It is traumatic when people cross over. I know. And I'm so, so sorry that you and your family are going through that. Bless you and bless her soul on the other side. And I mean, maybe just state the obvious again that if you have someone on the other side, today and the next few days are a prime opportunity to connect with them, to see what they want to say to you, um, what they want to bring forward. Okay. Uh, let's see. Same boat. Yeah. I'm glad it's okay to comment while you talk. It feels rude. So you feel like you're like interrupting me, but I'm not looking at it. I'm looking over here or like just making sure the camera's still on for goodness sake. All right. So all good. All right. I had a friend, Mo, that passed. Wait, today? Keith, oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. That is weird. That is a little weird. Let us know how you are. How is her family? I mean, her loved ones, are they all okay? I mean, as well as can be expected? Okay. Just catching up. This is the most awkward part about lives. Like, the way I'm talking to you is through the chat, but I gotta stop and read the chat, and so there's, like, awkward silence while I'm trying to find where I'm at, what we're saying, what we're doing. Man, you say, "I took this week off." Good, to go camping before the election. Yeah, I felt like I needed to be in the woods. Yeah, because here's kind of what's influencing. It's weird because we're in touch with our loved ones on the other side. It's a great time to do spiritual readings, and it's a good time to practice that, especially if you don't usually do that, um, because it's gonna be a little bit easier. But then we have this really palpable energy of the election, and people are showing their true colors. And it's wild to me. Like, people you would have thought would have been the ones out there screaming are being reserved, not trying to start trouble, and others who try to always seem like they're calm and reserved are coming out and being insulting, acting like the people they hate, and then being righteous about it. I don't know. It's just so Mm, it's a little low rent. You know what I mean? All right. Is that even a phrase? It's probably not a very nice phrase. I'm somebody who used to have to find low rent places, so I get it. Cockroaches, ask me about cockroaches in New York City and Los Angeles. It's something else. Okay. Anyway, people are super wound up. Yeah. and easily triggered nowadays. People explode over the smallest of things and are so quick to blame you for things, even if you have nothing to do with it. People are looking for a reason to be able to victimize themselves. Because then here's the thing, societally speaking, if someone's a victim, if you don't have empathy or you don't try to help them or whatever, you're a bad person. So people actually weaponize that. Now, and then it takes away from people who really are in a bad place and really do need help, because they've got other people suspicious of their motives, right? So it's a very, very, very unfortunate thing. Yeah. Yeah. Kimberly says the last 2 days, the energy has been weird. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. California glow. Hello, darling. I have been feeling the heaviness. Yeah, we can talk about that a little bit more. Jessica says it's been so heavy and draining lately. Yeah, and keep in mind, this might be for some of you a catharsis, okay? Where a lot of the deep stuff is coming up to the surface now, and we're really tumbling towards the end of this year and tripping over our feet. Okay. I mean, so get ready for that. And maybe was I sharing in the weekly or something? I have done, gosh, I would have to go back and count many, many, many readings over the past few days. And I would say 95% of them, I'm feeling stagnant. I feel this heavy energy. Or I just feel lost or I feel confused. I feel like I was on my path and now I'm not. And then, like, there would be some that were sprinkled in there, and boy, in contrast, it just really amplified where people are being authentic and then where people are not being authentic. And the ones who aren't being authentic really got defensive about getting defensive about being called out. But, yeah, it's been a very, very, very strange time. Very strange time. Before I go on, do you wanna know about my necklace? Do you see this? I think I got this at, like, I don't even know, like a Hot Topic or a Spencer's. Oh, you can't say. Oh, anyway, it's a jack-o'-lantern, but this is why I'm excited about it. Look, you open it. Can you see that? Let me get closer. I don't know. It's a ghost. There's a little ghost. Yes, I'm a child. What are you gonna do? Okay, listen. All right, that's out of the way now. All right. Ah, Keith. Oh. Uh, See, this is what happens too. They all flipped up and I lost some of your comments. I've been speeding up and going to my mountain in the spirit world. That's Keith saying that. Hi, Steven. Konnichiwa. Hello. I'm so glad you made it. What time is it for you in Japan? Paige. Okay. All right. So let's do this because there's so many comments going by. And I'm sorry, Paige, to ask you to do this again. If you want me to pull a card, uh, put like card and then a quick question. I'll do a few of those, okay? Um, Keith would love a card. All right, Keith, so since you, like, specified, I'm gonna go ahead and pull yours real quick. All right, let me focus on Keith here. Keith, you have all kinds of, like, fourth dimensional beings hanging around you right now. And again, that's the thing, like, we can feel like we're in a crowded house when the veil is this thin, I mean, and it's even thinner, I feel, maybe than it ever has been that I'm aware of. All right. Knight of Raphia. Okay, so you're going to overcome. You're doing all right here. This says romantic, dramatic, poetic, introspective, committed romantic relationships. Keith's got a story, or you're going to have a story. Okay. Being swept off your feet. Situations or topics that make your heart flutter. But what this is telling me more than anything, it's your approach to things. This is sort of your energetic state. So you are somebody who likes to feel good. You like to feel you like maybe you like the honeymoon phase of things. But this is also showing me, despite everything, that you're in a good place in your heart. And you have some know-how here. And be careful because the knight he's literally a knight on riding in on a white horse. So watch that savior complex or that hero complex, like you have to show your worth or whatever. You don't need to worry about it. And if you are looking for love, I think that's very well aspected, very much so. But just be careful of how you present yourself. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Bear with me. Oh, I almost dropped all the cards. I panicked. You see me? I was like, ah. Axel Rose, you say, what if you have family that don't want to talk to you? Well, that could be a lot of different things factoring in. If you're talking about a scapegoat situation where, you know, just because of the toxicity, you had to back up and away, it's all right. You go through the chapter that you have to go through. You allow yourself to understand uh that energy from a distance. And then once you work on whatever's being reflected back to you, whatever that situation is, then you can decide whether you want to reconnect or not. All right. I want to connect, but I'm not sure I know when I have. That is an excellent thing to bring up, Leanne. This is Leanne Newland. I want to connect, but I'm not sure when I have. How do I describe that? That's like the trickiest thing ever. Explaining it when it just sort of happens. So, when you're connecting, someone pops in your mind, and especially when they have not popped in your mind, maybe like in my case, I was blocking out the thought of my aunt because I couldn't bear it. And then when she just popped randomly in my mind, I'm like, I know she's here. I'm getting chills. Like I know she's here. So that's one way. Another way is just uh, the thing I don't have words for is the sensory experience and the knowingness that comes from it. I mean, I guess the best way I could describe that feeling and knowing you're making a connection, if you've ever loved anyone or anything, right? And you just have this settled confidence about it. Like, let's say you're really good at golf and you just love golf. And someone says, hey, I bet you can't do da 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 da. And just that calm, peaceful, yeah, I can. It's just assured. Yes, I can. Or if you just love somebody so, so, so much and you know that they love you back, you know you're connected, that warm feeling that's just, it feels like all is right with the world. There's a connection. Now, you can have bad connections too. Those have you waken up in the middle of the night? Um, had that. I've woken up clawing at my throat because felt like something was strangling me and or usually pressing on me, like pressing down, and yelling out for God to help me. Yeah. And then as soon as I say, God help me, it like pops off, whatever it is. So yeah, it's that knowingness and it's this immense love and just, I don't know, everything is just correct. All right. Let me find out where we're at here. Yeah, sending love to those whose loved ones have passed. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Hi, Kelly. Darcy says, Stephen Murden, hi. So when we were doing those lives and it was like live courses, sometimes it was just a live hangout. We had this core group of people. There were about, at times 20 people in there. And it was interesting because everyone really started connecting. And there would be, this is just, I think, how human nature is. Every once in a while, there would be talk about the Bright platform. We would have like chats here and there. And there, the team was always professional, but there would always be a person or two who'd come in and wanted to dominate the conversation or contradict. I remember someone came on one of the lives, kind of a funny, like behind the scenes story. And I'm in the middle of like doing the thing, like teaching something and this woman just blurts out, "Hey, one of you has your sound up and it's giving feedback. Can you please turn it off?" I wasn't hearing it. Clearly, everybody else on this live wasn't hearing it because, like, I don't know, it was probably something just on her computer that was going on, but she just interrupted and, like, kinda mouthed off to someone, like, it was weird, it was weird. So we had after the point of me saying that is, like, after that went on for a while, I just needed a break. I just needed to, like, back up and recalculate. Yeah. Keith said she is doing okay, and I'm sending her love and prayers. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, Paige. Hi, Paige. You're probably, like, sitting there so, like, patient, like, I said yes. All right, Paige, let's get you a card. I'm gonna tune in here. Kel is this Kells? Am I saying that right? Kel Smith, we'll address that too. But let's go to Paige here. What does Paige need to know? I have a being here. Well, it's like someone's departed loved one and going, why aren't you like connecting? Like now is the time to connect with us. Why aren't you doing that? All right. Page Ace of Ariel. This is a very, very, very good card to have. It's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support, a change in job or promotion. So, if that was something that was on your heart, on your mind, or any sort of like money issues, something's turning around and it's grounded and it's enjoyable and it's freeing. And whatever it is, you definitely, definitely love it. And it's going to be very, very prosperous. Yes. Uh yeah, Kells says my dad's 86 and the election is draining him. I am so sorry. My allergies or something is like I think I got lipstick on my hand. I don't know. Let's talk about politics in general. And some people really get infected, and I think that's the best way to put it. And I am not a political person. I think laws that I mean, politics can be incredibly important, right? Because our laws are affected by politicians, right? So that I understand and I'll get behind issues and candidates and things like that. But when people are infected by that political division gene, we know this because they're incredibly self-righteous. Uh, they are just say they're like smearing the other side because they're getting a charge out of doing so. It's not because they actually believe in what they say they believe in. They just found a way to put their hooks in another person and drain them. So and I'm not talking about people who are just like, "Hey, let's rationally discuss the issues." Like, let's work together to come up with a solution. Like, who might be the right person to come out and help us? Instead of working like that, people are doing this as an energy feed, feeding. It's a feeding frenzy. So when we're talking about you're saying your dad's 86 and the election is draining him, when I say infected, we do get these kinds of things in us that's like, well, you don't, I can't believe you don't get more serious about this. Or you'll get the dismissive thing of like, she doesn't take this stuff seriously. Again, it's all this self righteousness, but it stresses out the people around those people as well, right? So if someone's making you feel guilty because you're not getting obnoxious over politics, I mean, like, that's another way the feeding frenzy on the energy goes. So for your father, send love and healing light to him. If he's getting wound up, like my dad gets fired up as well. And I don't know how to describe it. It's like this thing has invaded them and is getting them to get riled up. And it's not usually usually what people are saying about the other side is not even true. Or it's just sort of like base nature kind of, mudslinging. It's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. All right. Hugs to you, Keith. Sorry for your loss. That's Tammy. Tammy Waters. Thank you, everyone. My friend is a great person. Oh, Keith, bless you and bless her. Kelly says, I love your lives. Yeah. Well, I also ran out of topics at the time because I felt like I had pulled out every topic I could possibly think of to cover. And, I just had to give it a rest for a little bit. Oh, they really are showing their true colors. It's so surprising. You think you have an idea how people are, and then they pull some very low moves. Uh-huh. And then turning around and getting mad at the people who didn't play into their games. So watch out around this time because even though, that veil is thin, people can now energetically get at you as well. Now you don't have to be scared of that. You just, you shield your energy, but there's all the manipulation. I don't know if I can be friends with you because you don't take politics seriously. All of our very serious issues, you don't take them seriously, like, which isn't even true. Or the other side is nothing but, murderous, blah, 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 blah. Or I don't know. It's too much. It's too much. And Steven says, "Hey, Darcy." I'm sure Darcy, you already saw that. Uh, I wonder what Jesus thinks about how the extreme right represent him. You know what's interesting? I think it's just such a small part of the population that are extremists on either side. It's just they're so freaking loud and so stupid and like just got to get up in everybody's face. Uh, if someone were really a good Christian, they wouldn't be an asshole. You know what I mean? End of it. So we'll just lay that down. Love to everyone who needs it right now. That's Axel Rose. Yeah, California Glow. I work for the state and near the Capitol building. We were told to stay home next week. I work for a governmental organization. I started exploring some different paths and things. I'm still doing angel souls, obviously, but um, wanted to get more involved in like, kind of like boots on the ground feeling kind of thing. It's not really, but and we are taking a half day that day. I don't think for the same reason. I think we just want to go home and watch what's going to happen. But I'm glad they're keeping you safe, at least. Oh, yeah. Oh God, that candy, you guys. Yuck. I feel yucky. I'm sorry I got on this live all sloppy. Anyway, let's see. Okay, we read that. Hi, Gypsy Barrett. Hey. Jessica C. I was one of the readings. It's been so intense. Oh, you were one. Yes, that's right. So you were one of the readings where you were feeling something similar. I don't want to like say too much, but maybe feeling something similar to what everybody else is feeling. And it's funny because I was doing these readings and I've been feeling that way. And then I'm listening to someone and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I can so relate." And we're gonna tune in and get you a message, and then another person, and another one, and another one. And someone was talking about how, they felt degraded and like everything was for nothing, while we're all waiting for like, "Oh, one day there's gonna be a payoff," and then there's no payoff. I get that. I get that. All right. Ba, 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 ba. Hi, everybody in here. This is saying I have 64 people in here, but I don't know how accurate that is. Honestly, like if you guys just joined and everybody else already heard this, I went live through the other link and it had like two people in, and I could tell like someone was like trying to type and like get in here, and then it just wouldn't let anybody in. So we just had to start over, and then you guys are here. Thank God. All right, because I'm like, what happened? Where did they go? I'm here by my little lonesome on a live talking to myself. Okay. Oh man, I missed a lot. Hold up, hold up. Oh, you're enjoying the conversation. Good. Uh, are we getting spammed? All right. Oh man. Okay, guys, what just happened? See, this is also why I don't go live. I'm not really good at it. I'll be, like most people when they go live, they're like talking and then they're looking. I don't know. I'm better at just talking to the camera and then editing and then getting on with my life. I love the little hidden ghost. Yes, isn't it great? And this was I bought this the day. If you guys remember the story I told about the young woman at the store and zombie was playing by the Cranberries, and she's like, "I love this song. I haven't heard it on the radio yet." And I was like, "Oh, I don't have the heart to tell her, like, this is from 1994." That's where I bought this, and she was the one who told me that it opened and that there was a little ghost inside. I had no idea. I just thought it was like a cute jack-o'-lantern. Which way do I go? This the way. It's the opposite. Okay, from what I see. All right. Work from home next week. Yeah. Yeah, it was I don't remember if it was Spencer's or Hot Topic. It was one of those. Thank you, Jessica. A little ghosty in the pumpkin. Yes. And my sister has the exact same one. I couldn't possibly just get myself one. Like, yeah. We also got strawberry shortcake car fresh air fresheners too. Love it. All right. Yeah, I'm in my 40s and I love Hot Topic. I really do. They know how to hit the nostalgia button for people. They really do. As long as this Darcy says, okay, Darcy, this has become like our little inside joke, hasn't it? As long as it's not Moldavite. Yeah, Moldavite will kick your booty. It will if you're not ready for it. But it kicks your it kicks your butt, but it's in a good way. You know what I mean? Like, it's not pleasant in the moment, but eventually whatever happened was for the best, you know? Yeah. So cute. All right, Donna P says, "Card, no question." All right. Mandy says, "Darcy, I think about you when I look at my Moldavite sometimes." This is the core group that was with these, lives. All right, Donna, let's see what we've got for you, my darling, my darling Donna. Good energy, Donna. I love it. I really do. Okay, let's see. The Empress. Yes, Miss Donna. All right, so the number 3, if you've gotten a personal reading with me before, you know there's just some things that we have to cover on these cards. So the 3 is can be associated with like a holy trinity, stability, but mostly people know it as the number of higher wisdom and being balanced to that wisdom. So this is the Empress, Archangel Gabriel, who we love, right? We're Team Gabriel over here. At least I am. Time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded, luxurious or abundant resources. So whatever you have been working on, there you are going to get a payoff. You are stepping into this energy, which is creative life force. And if things aren't going well, you find a solution, you find a way to rebuild it. And the Empress has a commanding presence while still being beautiful and graceful. So you know how to use the gentler energy to make things happen and not, pushing your way through the crowd to get the first or whatever, right? So beautiful, beautiful energy. All right. Stacy, hi Stacy. Michelle, I got my reading from you last week and ugh, still dealing with the mold in the house issue. Oh my gosh. Mainly the back and forth with the landlord and their lack of concern or help. Card, please. Sure. You got it. If you guys have questions about the general energy, you can ask those too. 3 of Ariel, you're working on it. Okay. Do what you love means like go off and just chill for a bit because it's going to take a minute. A time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. So making sure that with this issue, be cooperative, even if it's irritating, even if it's not even necessarily fair. You tick people like that off and they're going to make things worse. Okay. But also, what was the other thing here? Oh, career or artistic endeavors. Make sure this isn't pulling you off track because you might be getting too obsessed with getting this resolved. And a lot of us do that because when something's amiss, we want to focus on, targeted solution to get that out of the way so we can get back to enjoying our life. Um, and this is saying do the opposite. Enjoy your life and then let that come together as it will. Just make sure you're cooperative. Don't lose your cool with this person. Tammy, let's get Tammy a card. Okay. 5 of Michael. Okay, so you got a little bit of trouble going on here. It needs to be swept away, detox. The switch. Did I mention I had a long day that I sat here thinking I could talk to people? This the situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. Yeah, as I was getting ready to pull this, there was this feeling here of like, okay, you're getting too wound up, uh, trying to push on something. There's the expectation. And when your expectation isn't met, maybe there's some anxiety around that, or maybe just some anger or, just irritation, whatever it is, but it's not serving you and it's going to hold you up. So make sure that you take a beat, take a breath. Okay. Things will come together just fine. Let me clear out this deck. Jen, I might just do a few more of these. So let's see what is up for Jen. All right. 7 of Michael. You're making things way harder on yourself than you need to. There's a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the answer. Review all the details. You maybe have been trained that if it isn't hard, it isn't worth it. That's just stuff we say to get ourselves through the hard times. As you Okay, my camera's opposite. This is fun. This is fun. Spatial reasoning. I don't know if this is my forte at all. Um, you see, there's the lighted path and then there's the dark path. Part of that is sort of gravitating towards that darker path because that is they're not saying it's a natural state, but it's one we get kind of attracted to because it's expected. It's expected that everything's going to be hard. It's expected that, the light is a trick. And if we try to take the easy way, it's going to come back on us in some way. So it's okay. 7 of Michael is saying it's okay. You don't have to keep torturing yourself. And that could be over a situation. This makes me think of like love partnerships. The ones where like it's tumultuous. We fight, we make up, we fight, we make up. And everyone's like, "Oh, I'm just so into the drama of it all." Well, you're distracting yourself from experiencing real love because you're getting into the drama. Okay. All right. Leanne says, I would love to know if I'm heading in the right direction. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to do just a couple more. Oop, hit the mic. A couple more of these for a moment. Leanne, head in the right direction. I'm hearing no. No. Bad influences. Bad influences. Oh, pressure. I don't like who you've got around you. I really, really, really don't. Someone's overbearing and controlling. And you need a change. Okay, so this says divine guidance, but I think this is more divine intervention. The number 5 is the number of change. This is Archangel Sandalphon. The search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends, not whoever you have next to you now. Now, if you have like a spouse and they're like lovely, you're like, oh my gosh, this crazy lady's talking bad about you. No, not talking about nice people. We're talking about the ones who think that they control and own people, like like you have to live in accordance to their standards kind of thing. Okay. So that is the one for you. Divine intervention coming for you. Gabriel Rose. Hi, Michelle. If you're able to pull a card, please, for me. Sure. I would sincerely appreciate it. Now, please remember if like I'm getting through this and I didn't see yours and I didn't pull a card for you, then I want to put it out there that you have the most amazing blessings come to you. Because I know what it can feel like when you're in a situation like this. And if you're one of those people like nobody ever seems to catch you there asking, or you get overlooked or whatever, even if I don't get to everybody, I hope all the blessings in the world come to you. Okay. And then some of you are like, yeah, right, just pull a card. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. So we have peace. Yeah. So this is the day for this type of card. The Archangel Azrael, who is known as the angel of death. That doesn't mean anything's gonna happen. Everything's fine, okay? But the angel of transformation, I think, is more accurate. And this is the number 13. Release the past. There's a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. So whatever you're thinking about, asking about, I think you need to let it go. I think you need to let it go. And it needs some room to transform. Now, whatever kind of educated, calculated way that you do that, just do so with care. Okay. All right. Yeah. Hi, Nisi. How are you? Okay. Is this Angela? We'll do I don't remember if that's you, but you say card job, please. So I can't shuffle like this. Come on, microphone, you gotta go. Here's the card that wants to come out. It's sticking out right there. The lovers. Okay, so what is that? Oh, hi. The lovers. What does this mean? Well, the obvious. But six. Six is material manifestation. This to me feels a little bit one, you could be distracted. Two, hold on. It's like you with job, it's like you almost have to be romanced in your job. And I don't mean that in like a literal sense. It's sort of like if you're not being told constantly how valuable you are, maybe you get upset. I'm just giving like a generic example, just something to consider. But this says make choices from your heart. That's the big takeaway. Deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. And it's Archangel Raphael. So, one, and then probably the bigger thing is I think you're a little distracted maybe by something or someone. Um, but yeah, it's like this message of if I'm in a job, I need to know that I'm wanted, like, kind of thing. So just as far as what that might bring or not bring, I mean, people might get sick of it because they're like, we all have to play our part to make something beautiful happen, you know? All right. I hope that makes sense because we're just doing quickie readings here. All right. Now we've got lots and lots and lots of everybody wants a card. So we're gonna we're gonna hold off on that. Like I said, I hope all the blessings in the world come to you. I mean, there's only so many I can do. But if you came in a little bit late, I am offering a code for everybody who joins here tonight. And that is, oh, someone gave like a super chat. Hang on. Oh, you're like, "The code, but the code." October wait, it's not October. I was gonna make it October. The code is Halloween 20 for 20% off a standard reading, or for a very limited time, like, this code's not gonna be up for very long. Like, it's gonna be up for just a little bit, and then it's gonna close down. So if it doesn't work, that's the reason. But we could do it off of a live reading for a short period of time as well. Okay, this is Christine Haas. Hi, darling. You say love and appreciation for going live tonight. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat. That means the world to me. I really appreciate that. How sweet. I did not expect that. Aw. For real, Patrick. Patrick says it wouldn't be a true Angel Souls live stream without almost dropping all the cards. Yeah, I spent a lot of time crawling around on the floor trying to get the cards up. All right. All right. I'm just catching up here. I feel like I have no idea what my purpose is. Yeah, so that's another thing that I keep hearing, people being unemployed, and it's weird because people either being underemployed or unemployed, or like I also have gotten people who are doing quite well money wise and in their career, and it's like they feel guilty about it. And like they don't want people to know that they're doing well. It's been very strange. Okay. All right. Settled confidence. Thank you, Leanne. Yeah. like, subtle confidence when all is right with the world and everything's just fine. Oh, I got another super chat. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. Let me click on this one. Donna P. Hi. This is cool. Having fun. Didn't know this was here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. You're so sweet. So very sweet. Okay. Just catching up, catching up. Okay. Uh, oh, the other thing I do on lives is I sit here like with my mouth hanging open. It's not great. None of it's great. Oh, oh yeah. Julie says, I've had those bad connections too. It can be unsettling, anxiety inducing, and it can be so scary. Yes, because those bad connections, they get control over you. And then when you want to walk away, it's like, yeah. Christine says, okay, I just got home. I have been enjoying the conversation. Okay. I think okay. So we'll skip over all of that. So we got a little bot in here somewhere. All right. Just going through, going through, going through. Yeah. Thank you, Julie. Yeah. Let's go back up here if you guys don't mind. Sit with me for 1 second. Let me just block this. Okay. All right, cool. Oh, you did, Patrick. You guys see how far behind I was? I'm just like la 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 la. Someone's just spamming the comments, like it's fine. I'm gonna block tarot destroyer. Thank you, Julie. Get them. But I am a little mildly entertained. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna catch up here. Patrick, you're having sinus surgery next week? Okay. Oh, absolutely. Everyone send good energy to Patrick. He's just the sweetest soul. Really, really, really. And this earth is very, very lucky to have him. So you're going to have a beautiful time. Because you know why? I'm imagining for surgery, you're going to be put under. Okay. So you won't know that it's happening. Okay. But no, I'm in all seriousness, the aftermath, like that, there's going to be some pain there probably. So, all right. All right. Here's what I want to do. If you were asking for a personal card, let me do this. I'm going to pull 2 cards right now and it will hit each of you in the way that it needs to. Okay? Yeah, Mandy says voted early. I'm not trying to be around that mess. I did too. Yeah. Although I feel like maybe I'm just being naive, but I feel like where I live people have been civilized and respectful. Well, some people know their righteousness is getting out of control, but like they kind of do it behind the scenes or like, you know what I mean? Like where no one could really come back at them. All right. So everyone out there who wanted a card, think of your question. I'm going to get the energy going in this. And like I said, I will pull 2 cards. All right. The High Priestess, the number 2, we need balance, we need harmony. This is Archangel Haniel. Haniel is all about the moon phases, and I feel like Halloween is kind of a Haniel thing. It's not really, but it has that not like in like an intellectual surface level kind of way that would make sense. This is more just the intuitive hits. It's the um looking at the mystery of things, even the mystery of yourself kind of thing. All right, powerful psychic insights. Oh, did I say that Halloween's really good for psychic insights? Did I take that as a given? Because it is. It's a it's a time of powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information, and be at peace. So that's the first card. Whatever it is that you were thinking about, you need to be at peace with it, with whatever's going on. King of Ariel, successful, stable, accomplished, powerful. So something good and very stabilizing could come out of this situation, or you could be going down the path of being more stable. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success. using resources wisely. All right. So, oh, did I hold that up? I don't think I did. So there is that card. So if you were thinking of a question, here are a couple of cards for you. Oh, yeah. Jessica C says, "Oh, yes, people have been getting livid at me for not playing their games and blaming me for all the bad happening." Yeah. Uh, Alexandra says, "My patients who are post op as I'm passing meds ask me about who I'm voting for." What? Yeah, I don't like the politics trap. I don't like it one darn bit. Nope, nope, nope. Ah, like I just met you. I'm not telling you who I'm voting for or talking politics. I was walking because I don't live far from where our board of elections is located. And I was walking with my ballot in my hand. And I was a little nervous. I was a little nervous. And I was definitely getting looked at. And it was just, or maybe it was just because it was windy day and the thing could almost like blow out of my hand. It was a little crumpled up by the time I got it to the box and, did the thing. So, side note, in Colorado, they put everything that you're going to vote for in one packet with like a little, like almost like newspaper thing that tells you all about all the candidates and all the issues. So you could sit with your packet of ballots and you can sit with your little newspaper and you can see what you want to do. And then you just like send it back. Where I live now, they don't do that. Actually, I only got one ballot and I'm like, where are all the other issues? And people are like, oh, you need to go to this person or not this person, but like this organization to get to get that. I'm like, what? They're gonna make it hard to like hop to and be able to give your opinion on that? I mean, hey. All right. All right. Hi, Pixie Post. All right. I think I'm kind of down to where they're just coming in. Christina, yeah, okay, good. I hope that was helpful. Hi. Hello, hello. I think it has when was the last time I went live? I bet it was probably a good 2 years ago. I know I probably have not gone live in the last year because it has been one hellacious year. You're welcome. Oh, you love the live. Good. Oh, yes, I remember you. I remember I used to go hiking, Pixie Post, and I would go live on Facebook because it was like, for whatever reason, Facebook had like the best, like for where I was hiking, I had the least amount of problems with it to go live. And I remember you getting on, we had like a whole conversation. Absolutely. Ah, yeah. Love this life. It's been a while. It has been, Niecy. Why am I singing? I'm tired. Can you guys see my eyes? Tired. You're not getting the best of me right now, but I hope you find it funny at least. Okay. That was awesome. Yeah, the conversation. Yeah. Oh, Patrick. Yay. Well, thank you, Patrick. Yes, it's my birthday. My birthday's on November 12th. So here in the US, we do the month and then the day. So it's 11/12. And so I have a lot of ones and a two. I ain't telling you the year. Don't ask me none of that. I'm just kidding. Thank you, Patrick, for remembering. That's very sweet of you. Oh, thank you. Well, I have no problem going live. Right now this is just on a webcam. Uh, I think the quality's okay. It's not as good as like my other camera if I found a way to hook this up, but it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to go live. Plus on TikTok, I'm gonna try out the TikToks because that's also Darcy's idea, and Darcy seems to always know what I need. When Darcy comes forward and gives me a suggestion, I'm like, it's time. It's just time, and I gotta do it. Although TikTok, it's a whole other beast. I went live one time, and pretty quickly I got up to like I think I got up to like 200 people in the live, and for having like no presence there, I thought that was pretty darn good. But you had people coming in and going, "What is this? What is this?" Like, stupid. Come on, it's 2024. Like, what do you mean, what is this? Haven't you been paying attention to like life? Okay. People, you know how I feel. Thank you, Donna. Oh, thank you, Pixie Post. I appreciate that. Yeah. Well, it does not help that I just had a ton of sugar. I'm an idiot. I don't know why I did that to myself. I knew it was a bad idea. It's Halloween. I don't know. Like, don't. I got to get at that candy. So I don't know if I said this earlier. I don't think I completed my thought. So we had a huge windstorm. It just now started to calm down. And I have these decorations out front. And one of them is one of those blow up ghosts. And like, I have it on my porch and kind of like wrapped around so it like sits up. And the wind was going and it looked like he was literally like he was flapping. He was like hanging on to the porch and it was like flinging off to the side. I don't know if it's still out there. I should go check and see, make sure it's not like in the neighbor's yard or something. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Yeah. I'll be able to rest up this weekend for sure. Steven, we're gonna be doing your reading live, so we'll do that next week. So yeah, I mean there's still some people who are waiting for their readings, but those should be fairly caught up in the next few days and then a little bit calmer. So that's why I know it gets a little annoying to like maybe for me to constantly be putting out notices like this is where I'm at on readings, but people kind of wait on that to see when to get a reading. So I actually want to text my sister if you guys don't mind and let her know that I'm live. Hey, I'm live on YouTube right now. Come join. Let's see what she does. She's the queen of Halloween. And I know she's not doing nothing because we were just texting earlier. Uh December 13th, 12/13. Yeah. Your black cat is 12/12. Cute. I love that. Uh I know, just the regular stream because I just saw your other comment. Oh, I have OBS, Streamlabs, but that is so complicated. Here's a thing that I'm gonna get philosophical for a second. Social media can be an incredible tool. It can be an incredible tool for people's businesses. It can be a great form of expression. It could be, for some people, it's a good way of making money. But you're expected to be every aspect. So you got to be an expert in tech, videoing, sound, and like some of this stuff has gotten so automated that like for example TikTok. People like anybody can get on TikTok and make the video look good, right? And then there's just clunky things like OBS and having like what stupid little code did I not get right for you that I can't go live stream because it's going to block me. It's going to block me for yeah, so I get it. Darcy's on fire. Why? Put Darcy out. Where's Darcy? Where's she at? I haven't seen her. Yeah. Didn't know you were going live. Decided to hop on YouTube and saw you had just been on for 5 minutes and was like, score. She matching up. Oh, that's sweet. Did anybody see the original one? Like that one that I scheduled? Did anybody see that come up? Because I don't know what happened there. Yeah. Because I mean, I knew people were going to show up because people had already been telling me that they were gonna be here, so when nobody was getting in, I'm like, "Come on." I don't think Darcy's here anymore, is she? So, you guys should know Darcy goes live quite a bit on TikTok. So, Darcy, if you are still here, let us know who you are on TikTok so everyone can follow you. Oh, I'm feeling the candy in my stomach, and I'm too old for this nonsense. Uh, Axel Rose says, "It's Halloween, have all the candy you want." I want none of it ever again, let me tell you. Oof. The worst part is when you get the little pile of wrappers and it started with just like, "Oh, it's just a little candy. It's just a little it's nothing, right?" And you have another and another and another, and you get a pile like this big of candy. Lord, you know. Uh, let's see here. Yeah. Oh, for sure, Pixie Post. Yeah. I'm like, this was really simple. Like, the first one, I don't know what malfunctioned there, but when I just went back in and I hit go live, it's like, "Hey, are you ready to go?" "Yes." "Okay, well, you're gonna be live in 3, 2, 1." And I was just sitting here like, "What's up?" And that's it. Oh, what else? What else? Tell me what you wanna talk about. You didn't get Julie says you didn't get notified for the original one. Alright. I must have done something wrong on my end. It kept saying private. Okay. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Only got a notification for the second one. Okay, so good to know. It must have been private. If well, obviously it was private, but I had it scheduled. That's so weird. So what it's supposed to do is like at on this date at this time, it's gonna go live. And then I'm sitting back here going, "Yes, I'm ready. Here we go." That's how I thought it worked. All right. Oh, Darcy's on fire because she makes good suggestions. Julie, thank you for the super chat. Oh, how sweet. You say, "Yay, my first super chat." Question: Are you seeing any of our loved ones coming forth on this day of thin veils? Yes. If so, how do you know who the message is for? And happy early birthday, Michelle. Thank you so much. Uh, you don't always know. I mean, if someone like let's say I were in a room and there's 10 people, like my focus would go to one person. If I felt like a presence there, the focus would go to one person. And I'm not very confident with that stuff. And here's why. That's why I like to gravitate more towards angelic stuff because I am so terrified of being wrong and hurting someone. So I don't wanna sit here and be like, "I'm feeling this presence. It's your Uncle Vinny, and he just says he loves you, kid." 9 times out of 10, I'm pretty good with that stuff. It's gonna be correct. But what if I'm picking up another entity, and then I'm picking up the energy of this person and knowing they wanna hear from their Uncle Vinny? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm human and I could be wrong. I could be wrong, and it could have such a deep good night, Christina. It could have such a deep effect on someone. So I'm just a wimp like that. Some people are really good and they're not afraid of that stuff. It just happens to be one of my hangups, I think. Donna P. Messages, lottery numbers. Come on, family. I love it. Okay. Here, I'm gonna move my wireless mouse back here so I can chill like this. Like, y'all, I'm literally you don't even know this, but this is gonna be my pajamas. I'm so happy because you keep saying, "Yeah, here's the thing, Corliss, I do random singing, and it's weird because 'cause I'm not one of those people who sings in the shower. Like, to me, the shower's for silence. I got stuff to do. I gotta get this hair washed. But when I yawn, I'm like, I just made myself yawn for no reason. Nobody needs it. Nobody I don't know why it happens. Weird little quirk. Oh. Oh, your late husband. Oh my goodness. Well, here's the thing. And here's probably why we were all drawn here today. You can do a meditation. You know this, right? Because you're a practitioner, right? Pixie Post, if I remember correctly. Um, so you could draw him in. And right now would be the time to do it. That would be the time to do it. Aw. Wait, what? Julie says, "Oh my god, the super chat took forever. Turns out my comment was too long." Now, who are they to decide? You should just be able to put in whatever, and if I don't read it, I mean, I would read yours, but, like, they shouldn't just be making those executive decisions. Yeah, exactly. Pixie Post is saying, I never dabbled in that. I'm assuming you're meaning, like, the fourth dimensional reads. Like, Sloan, is that her name? Oh god, what my brain's not working tonight. But just anybody who's, like, a medium, like you're what most people think of as a medium. That's a certain level of self-trust and confidence, and I don't think I have it. I just don't think I have it. Alright. And, like, Donna likes the singing too. It's like cartoon singing. It's not real. It's just kinda like, "Ah." Oh gosh. Singing yawn. Yeah, I had an ex who because it was like an unconscious thing, and I'd go around the house like, and he's like, "Why what's with this musical yawn? What is that? Like, why do you do that?" And when he said that, I was like, "What do you mean? I don't sing when I yawn. What are you talking about?" Like, that's how much I had no idea that I did something stupid. Uh, S Club 7 just popped into my head. What is that, Patrick? Yeah. Well, a lot of times I will get a song in my head and I don't quite know all the lyrics. And so I just like make stuff up because I like the tune. It's a good thing that I live alone, honestly. Like, I don't even know what someone would do if they moved in. Like, they're like, what is going on? It's too much. You look so cozy. I want that sweater. Thank you. This was actually a Christmas gift from like, oh gosh, I want to say like 3 or 4 years ago. From my mom. And I probably will never get rid of this because it's just what is this called? Boucle? Is that just on furniture? I call it teddy bear fabric. I don't think that's the sophisticated official answer, but yeah, didn't Snow White sing like that too? She did. Good night, Niecy. I didn't catch where she said she was signing off, but I see someone else saying good night. Good night. Now I'm yawning. Oh, my legs. I got it started as an example. Now I can't stop. Oh, okay. So you create music now. Okay. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Thank you. Oh, stimming. What is stimming? I mean, I've heard of this. Is it just like a repetitive thing that like helps soothe your brain a little bit? Oh, so, I think it's a self-soothing thing. There you go. Yeah. Huh. I can see it. I do it when I'm kind of really stressed out. Like last few days are like really busy. So yeah, I've been channeling more lately. I need to start automatic writing. Yeah. You seem like you'd be fun to be around. Thank you. It's funny. I feel like I'm fun to be around, but like, it's been kind of interesting when I get around groups of people. It's not always, I mean, I'm talking like over the span of like from like kindergarten when I had friends. Being around other kids, there was always someone who wanted to, like, make sure I didn't shine or you know what I mean? Like, "Ugh, you can't sit with us," kinda thing. Weird. Patrick says, "Are we all Disney princesses because we sing all the time?" That's hilarious. I'm gonna say yes. That is amazing. Oh, gosh. I'm trying to find my place again. Teddy bear fabric. That's what it is, right? Or is it boucle? We try to be fancy. It's boucle. So this is our last minute Halloween hangout. There's not much Halloweening going on over here, but it was nice. It's nice to connect with everybody for sure. And I just wanted at a minimum to just come on here, show you I'm still alive. Uh, I haven't forgotten anybody, and that to remind you that the veil is very, very thin. And you want to be careful over the next few days. You can use it in a beautiful way to connect with people on the other side, or or you can get like an attachment, or you get a haunting. Ooh, yeah. Oh, okay, here we go. S Club 7 is a pop band from the 90s. My favorite song is Bring It All Back to You. I'm gonna check that out. Stimming is self-soothing. Yes, it can be repetitive movements, vocal things. Okay. Okay. Oh, you know what's funny? I said to somebody, I said, I think I'm a little bit on the spectrum. And I think they said something like they kind of mumbled it like this. And I think they said I could see that. And I was like, I don't know. I think I heard somewhere from like someone in the psychological community that if you have had extreme trauma, chances are you're neurodivergent, which is wild to me. That'll be the next rabbit hole I end up going down. Next thing you know, in all the videos, I'm like, neurodivergent. Like, here are all the things that I didn't even know that I was. And it makes so much sense. Yeah, isn't that fun, Jessica? It's just fun, just everyone just to chill and come together and hang out. No pressure to make anything happen, although I'm watching the numbers over here, and it's funny because, like, when we all just start chilling and hanging out, the numbers go down. When we're like, "Here's what's happening tonight, and here's how, Halloween is gonna play out for you," and the numbers start going up, like, "What's happening? Oh, no." Yeah. Oh, I just sorry, I kicked my little stand. Yeah, about the neurodivergence, yeah. Uh, this live stopped me from going on a walk, so I'm guessing it was meant to be. Hey, look, they got steppers on TikTok Shop. You can get one of those and watch this at the same time. Hey, that's a good idea, actually. Watch the housewives and do the stepper. You know, back on the neurodivergent thing, it makes sense. I think a lot of people who do spiritual practitioner stuff probably neurodivergent. Probably. Because we're a little more open-minded? Is that fair to say? Oh, neurodivergent explains my whole existence and all the struggles I've had. That's something that's, uh, it's been interesting. I was diagnosed with ADD a few years ago, 2 years ago. 2 years ago? And it was so simplistic because this therapist was describing ADHD. And it was in context of something else, and I was like, "Wait a minute, I have some of that, but I'm not hyper. Like, I could do with some hyper to get something done." And she's like, "Yeah, that's ADD." Okay. Anyway, I'm like, "What do I do about that?" She's like, "Awareness," we kinda talked about a few things, but that was it. That was yeah, there you go. Okay. Yeah, I love that everyone starts talking to each other back and forth. Mandy, are you still in here? Are you still here? Oh, yeah, the inattentive type of ADHD doesn't have activeness, but there are also all these other behaviors, like, especially when I watch things where it's like, you can't get motivated to get up and clean, or I love things to be clean, but getting myself to get up and just get it initiated is awful. Even down to taking a shower. Like, there's a reason why I'm quiet in the shower because I'm going through my head and it's like a lot of energy. Okay, hair first, wash my face, and then my face needs this kind of soap or it's an exfoliation. Like, I kind of really like overthink something as simple as showering. Yeah. Self discovery is lovely. Yes, it is. Yeah. Oh, Mandy, hi, you're still here. Is Darcy still here? I think she might have gone live on TikTok. I'm glad she stopped in though. Brenda, good night. Good night. Sweet dreams. That's the other thing I should mention about Halloween. This is where we have some really interesting dreams for sure. Kelly Smith says, I went to get a diagnosis for ADD because I can't stay focused and motivation is a problem. I was, oh, wow, diagnosed with agoraphobia. But I'm like, that's not a problem. You mean being afraid to go out and be around people and just go outside? Exactly. It's too peoply outside. Autism and ADHD, ADD often are co occurring. So that's part of the reason why a lot of us can get missed. They can have very different needs. What's really fascinating is that some of us who are older, okay, uh, late diagnoses, we spent our whole lives in a way that did not feed us correctly. You know what I mean? And thank God the younger generation is more willing to like stand up and say, no, something's not right here. Like, fix it, find out what it is. Do not dismiss us. Brenda, sweet dreams, Brenda. Julie says, I was told that it's the same thing now. Oh, ADD and ADHD, and people have said that's not the best term because there are so many different things. I have inattentive ADHD. Maybe I have that because when I'm working, not doing readings. See, this is the thing. What this is like such a neurodivergent thing. When I'm doing spiritual readings for people, I'm hyper focused. If it's me doing a project and someone's just throwing a lot of information at me, I tuned out 2 sentences in. Good night, Stacy. So much love to you and husband. Is it Jeremy? I think it's Jeremy, right? All right. Yeah, okay, so especially women are missed when it comes to ADD, right? Because we have to mask. Yep. Yeah. When I started, like, learning more because I would always think of, like, autism like how a lot of us would, and I'm like, "Well, that's not really me," or, uh oh, that was Mandy who said that. So it explains a lot for me. But yeah, the more and more I started educating myself on that, I was like, "Holy no wonder," and no wonder, like, people who are neurotypical types, why they could be so mean to people who are neurodivergent. Not on the same frequency. Not on the same frequency. Not one is better than the other. I'm just saying, like, different. Oh, it shows up differently for women than men. Oh, huh. That's awesome. Or interesting, I guess I should say. I'm 55, so I'm good age group for you to help. Oh, Kel's paid attention. I was like, okay, you paid attention so hard that I forgot told that story in a video, and I'm like, how did she know that? Like, that you win the internet tonight. Yes, you do. That's funny. If you guys don't know, I told this story about how this woman came up to me and like I literally just like told her my name and told her she asked if I was what I did for a living and I told her social media and I told her some other stuff and she was like, "Oh, you would be so great to work with women 55 and older. You would be fantastic at that." And I'm like, "Who's 55 and older? Calm down." I don't know. There's a interesting thing we're going off on a tangent now, but there's an interesting thing that I've noticed with women. Now, I don't know if this woman is narcissistic. I don't know her at all, and I wouldn't want to put that on her. But I have met and known some women who, like, they are kind of narcissistic. They're the aging narcissist. And I don't know if it's because if they're delusional about their age, but they're always trying to make people sound like you're as old as me and they could be 30. I had a moment where I went to it was in an outlet, an outlet mall in New York, and I went with a friend. She was gonna go. She asked me to go. And I walked into like an Elizabeth Arden outlet store, and the woman that was working there was clearly probably my age now. Probably, 47. Well, in her case, probably maybe even a little bit better. And I was like 30, and I walk into this store and she's like, "Women our age, we really have to start watching out for wrinkles," and I was like, "What do you mean our age? Like, literally, woman, you almost got like 20 years on me. Like, what are you talking about?" But yeah, that delusional thing. I'm hyper focused. I can have hyper focus with hyper fixation and then just a fast, loose. Yes, yes, Mandy. Yeah. A fast, loose interest. But I can always come back to it and it's hard work for others. I'm so fortunate though. Yeah. One of my bulbs, I can't tell which one's flickering because it happens so fast by the time I look. One of them's about to blow out. Oh well. We'll sit here in the dark together. It's fine. What's exactly? What does that mean? I missed something. I missed the joke. Kels, you're funny. Like, seriously, you won the internet. Like, you actually threw me for a second. I, like, seriously thought you were, like, reading my mind. I forgot I told that story. Oh gosh. Exactly. I hope that doesn't mean something dirty and I'm just, like, throwing it out there. Leaning into labels too much, then we limit what we can do. That's a good point. Hi, Jalen. Jalen's here, everybody. Hello, darling. You say I'm neurodivergent. I never thought of it as a different frequency, but that makes sense because I literally sense static when trying to communicate with neurotypical people. Comment here if you can hear electricity. That was that was one. I was like, no, I can literally hear it sizzling in the walls. You don't hear that? It's like me, like it's like, and it kind of spurts. You don't hear that? And I swear to God, people were like, "Sorry, what?" Yeah, weird stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. Paige, I'm saying yeah to your comment. You could be super fixated all over the place. I get told, come back, focus." Oh, goodness. Oh, my sister's here, everybody. It's Kim Kirschner. Maybe the wind. What? Maybe Oh, the wind for the, flickering lights. Good point. That's a good point. Everyone say hi to my sister, Kim. She says, "Hello." I told you, Kim, I was telling everybody, I said, "I need to" it's, like, my sister's holiday. She's the queen of Halloween. I gotta text her and tell her I'm alive, and she needs to come over. Yeah, Julie, I hear you say, "I hear electricity sometimes. I can hear when someone turns on a TV too." That's the other thing, like, I honestly think it's like being on different frequency levels in some way. I don't know if I'm gonna explain this properly, but, like, I can't hear somebody who's just on a certain wavelength, maybe very stuck in the 3D realm. It's like they're mumbling, and I can't hear them. But I will have, like, wolf hearing for something, like, 2 miles away, and I'm like, "I feel it. I hear it," like, I know it's happening. Alexander Perry says, "I'm with my people. Hi, Kim." Kim, do you have Zay Zay with you? Or is he at Grandma and Grandpa's tonight? Kim says, "Best holiday." Kim, I was showing them the pumpkin, and I told them about the ghost inside, and I told them that you have one too. And then we got it from the girl who, this camera's making me crazy. What side am I on? This one. Anyway, about the girl with the song "Zombie," and she thought it was new. Ah. Yeah. I hear stuff on different frequencies at times too. Actually, my sister's a hearing specialist. Maybe she should weigh in on this. Kim, are we supposed to be able to hear electricity in the walls? Oh god. Yes, the mumbling. It could be somebody who's just like somebody else could be speaking that same way at the same level, but they're on my frequency or we share a frequency, I can hear them almost telepathically. Oh, he's sleeping. Little Bubs is sleeping on Halloween, my little man. Yes. Wait, Kim, are you serious? You can hear electricity in the wall? Need to see more of you and Kim together on the channel. Well, we live in the same town now, so we can do that. Oh God, let me tell you about Vlogmas. I did it one time, 1 year, and I look back on those videos, and I'm so happy they exist. But when I tell you the pressure of doing Vlogmas, like you have to figure out something interesting to say every single day. I'm not that person. I mean, I'll try it this year, but I don't even know. You know, people think I mumble sometimes, and I know I am not. Yeah, it's a weird thing. Like if you're not on that wavelength with people. Okay, let me go back up to Mandy. I used to see static or something as a kid. I thought my floor was covered with. I had this as a kid too. I thought my floor was covered with ants, but it was smaller than ants, but no bugs, more like swirls. I used to perceive it like, well, maybe I think you're too young to remember this, but I guess it was because they were analog TVs or something, but they would get snowy. It was like I always perceived it as like little pills kind of going all over the place. Like it was very weird to me, and I would end up seeing that elsewhere. Y'all were nuts. Okay, are you listening to this? No, 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 not you, Mandy. Definitely not you. Kim, tell us more about hearing the electricity. What do you think that is? Is that like a hearing thing, or do you think it's a neurodivergent thing? Hi, Dana. Nice to see you here. Erica, nice to see you here. No, Erica. Erica says, "Do you hear coronal mass ejection? I can hear electromagnetic space noise." I don't think so. Pixie Pose, you remember Vlogmas? Oh, Jessica runs the families. Yeah. Okay, Patrick's voting for Vlogmas 2024. Kim, are you on? I think we have to start that December 1st. You wanna do Vlogmas with me? At least this time I won't have to be in an airport. Remember, I remember that was one of the more stressful days because I had just gotten to the airport, and, I always got anxious when I was getting on a plane. I love flying, I don't like airports. So I felt really weird because I hadn't recorded anything yet for that day, so I was just like, "Hey, I'm at the airport, guys." And it was a pain in the butt to try to edit on my phone. I remember that. Oh, yeah, we could do 12 days of Vlogmas. That might be more doable. We should do an Angel Souls advent calendar. What the heck would be in it? You leave it up to me, you're gonna get random stuff, okay? We need a manufacturer and fast. It's coming up. I know Stephen Greer. Yeah, definitely. I don't know him, but definitely know the work. Yeah, the snowiness, yeah. Christine says, "I see energy as well, swirls, etc." I remember those. Yes, it was like that, but a lot smaller and a bit darker. Ah, Pixie Pose says, "I was born nuts." Oh, he does? Okay, so Axl Rose says Stephen Greer has a video about the electric hearing. I'm gonna go look that up as soon as we're off here tonight. That's crazy town, man. I wanna know more about what that is and why. Like, what's going on there? But not scare ya. Um, my sister said Kim Kirschner is my sister there. It's hearing the high frequencies. Does it mean we have extra strong ears? Like, okay, so here's another thing. My ears always ring, always. So when people are like, "Oh my gosh, I can't stand the ringing in my ears," I'm like, "You don't just have natural ringing in your ears? Like what?" Now I know that's what tinnitus or something like that, but I to me, it doesn't feel like it's something wrong. To me, it feels like it's like a gift. Maybe I'm just a weirdo. I don't know. Like I'm hearing high frequencies, but this is why loud. I'm not one of those like wimps about it. Like if I hear a loud noise, I'm not gonna, curl up on my bed and cry. But there are some things that like when I hear something, it's like it's exploding in my head. It's crazy. Kim says, "Sure, I'll do it." Okay, so Vlogmas 2024 it is with me and Kim. Hi, Dana. Hi, Michelle. You say, "Hi, Michelle. Have been loving how the dailies and weekly videos have been telling a much bigger, deeper story. I'm feeling it this week. It's getting better." That's beautiful. And also, I know you guys have probably seen that there's like spotty posting. Um, like there's just too many things to do in a day. Yeah. Jessica C says airports are so overwhelming and draining. Yes. Yeah. The 12 days of Christmas. I like that better than having to do like 25 videos, trying to think of something interesting to do every day. Chocolate. Good chocolate is the Angel Souls Advent calendar. Who knows someone in Europe who does European chocolate who wants to get together with me and do an Angel Souls Advent calendar? Support chocolate always. Yes. Oh my gosh, Eloise, you used to work at, an airport? Yeah, it's very stressful. Well, it got worse after 9/11. I mean, you walk through security and you're being treated like a criminal. Okay. Yeah, Axl says, "My ears have rung since I can remember." Same. Same. I don't think I've ever had a time where my ears weren't ringing. Like, it's weird. I kinda really enjoy when my ears ring. Well, I know now as a practitioner that that's I'm picking up on other, it's like a radio going on and I'm picking up on that. And I think, yeah, that's why I see it as a gift. The ringing and I know who it is. Really? Oh, that's awesome. I love that. Super sense of taste. For me, it's also smell. I don't know if you have that too. I just figured maybe like the taste and the smell might be correlated in some way. Oh man. Vlogmas. I have ringing in my ears too and thought everyone did. Yeah. Yeah. Like right now both my ears are so like high squealing, like it's interesting. I just know he's talked about how it's high frequency beings wanting to talk to you. Yeah. And that could be downloads too, especially when if you've ever gone like something deaf in one of your ears and then you hear this bing. I mean, I can't even do it with my voice. It's such a high pitched noise. It's like hold still because something's happening, like some download is occurring. Gaia is that Gaia Tarot 13? So someone had sent me from Australia a gigantic. I don't even want to know how much this person spent trying to get that chocolate to me from Australia. Gigantic box of chocolates. Very, 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 very sweet guy. Um, but things got a little weird. Things got a little weird, and it got to the point where I got a random gift at my PO box. I even got rid of my PO box. I don't even have one anymore. Um, huh? Anyway, um, and this is one of the reasons because I went to go pick up another package and 2 packages came out, and the one didn't have a return address. There was no card inside. It was just some random gift, and I really shouldn't have opened the box, and I did anyway, and it was a beautiful gift, but it was creepy that the person was, like, trying to be mysterious about it, and I was like, "I'm not okay with this." Later on, that person emailed me and said, "Hey, what did you think of the gift I sent you?" And I was a little freaked out. I'm like, "Why didn't you tell me it was from you? What's the mystery?" And I didn't mean to hurt his feelings, but he responded with, "That's not how I thought you would appreciate it." And I'm like, "I do, but there's this other." Yeah, so I was just like, And again, it was getting weird. Like, flirty, weird, all that kind of stuff. So this, tarot destroyer found a way to get back in. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's just do this and this. There we go. Now we're gonna hide from channel. There we go. People can be so weird and creepy. So the thing was is I just think that he was somebody who didn't get it. Like he was sweet and he meant well. And it actually really broke my heart. Um, but also at the same time I had to honor the fact that I wasn't comfortable and that like I don't know what your game is. And like, you know what I mean? So yeah. Oh my god. This thing is coming in and spamming, spamming, spamming. All right. Thank you, Florentina. That is so sweet. Thank you, Tammy. Yeah. What is that? That's gotta be a robot because, like, who has that much desire to do that much work? Like, come on. And for what? Well, thank you, Florentina. I appreciate that. Honor your feelings. Yeah. All right. Kim, are you still here or did you hop off? Let me know. All right. Oh, Florentina, thank you so much. How sweet. You guys are so sweet with these super chats. I appreciate it. It's not like it's not let me open it. Super chats are kinda new for me too because I don't go live very often, so thank you. How very, very kind. I really appreciate it. Yay. Yep, still here. Kim, how did you spend Halloween? And do you feel like the energy, like the veil is very thin? Have you gotten any messages from the other side? Let's see. Bot City on all these platforms, yeah. I actually find them kind of funny, and it's actually not the worst thing in the world. Like, the same kind of thing if you get haters on your channel, um, it means, like, they found you because you're able to be seen. Like, do you see what I'm saying? So, yeah. Yeah, Eloise, we could go live. No messages. Okay. Bot City. Yeah. Isn't that sweet that they're giving the super chats? I appreciate it so much. Ooh, watch Halloween movies. Which one? Okay, so my sister, we better watch this because she's a horror movie fan. I don't know if you guys remember me telling you in videos, like probably as an example, like my sister really loves horror. Oh, thank you, Dana. Happy Halloween to you. Thank you so much for the super chat. That is so sweet. I appreciate it. Yeah, and I said, "My sister, she loves that horror stuff, but I can't stomach it. Like, it freaks me out." It freaks me out. Lots of engagement. Yes, Julie. Oh my god, my eyes are, like, bloodshot. I think I'm not look at how ugly. This is my costume. Could've been doing that the whole time. Ugh. I came upstairs. I think I'm allergic to something. Maybe it might be this eyeshadow. It could be. It could be. Horror and gore are not good for me and my stomach. Well, it freaks me out. I'm like, mostly it freaks me out because, like, who came up with this? And what weirdos are into this? My sister and my nephew Cody. Yes. The Good Witch? What is The Good Witch? I've never seen it. Is it something to watch? Kim says, "Me." Kim, what is it about horror movies that you like? Right? But look at them, horrible. Like, Lord. And I'm all sniffly. It's from all my complaining. I like suspense movies because I like to guess what's going to happen. I used to eat up the gore, but now not so much. Okay. Oh, Amanda, you used to be into that? If somebody else wanted to. But I would watch if somebody else wanted to. That ain't that the way? That's funny. Oh, the scare. Okay, so you like the adrenaline rush that you get from it? It is not horror, but it is a feel good one. Oh, okay. Very cool. I'm still old school, so have to mail a check. Uh, it's movies and shows on Hallmark. Oh, wait, what? The Good Witch is on Hallmark? Is that or did I miss something? Was there something in between there? Bot allergies, yes. Kim says The Good Witch is good. Where do I see it? Hallmark, you say? Or again, I remain confused. Could be that I'm confused. I wish Zay Zay was still awake. He could be in here chatting with us too, my little nephew. Oh yeah, I like campy horror. Transylvania 65000. Um watch it with well, the one guy actually, the one actor now has like a very horrible. He's the guy in Beetlejuice and they took him out of the sequel. I think that's him. Is it? Yeah, it's him. Yeah, he's in that one. Yeah. Transylvania 65000 is something else. Okay, I gotta check it out. The Good Witch. Huh. I'm reading this very deep. Gaia Tarot 13 says, I love the Saw movies. I like the concept of valuing not wasting your life and having people learn that actions have consequences. I've never seen it. I've never seen it. Yeah, horror movies give me nightmares too. I'm not about it. But I may be twisted. Oh, it just occurred to me like 52 people are sitting here just watching me sit in a chair. Like that's pretty it's pretty funny. And actually I'm gonna do this. My feet hurt so bad. Oh, I'm tired. Are you guys tired? What time is it for any of you wherever you are? Kim, I know your time is my time, so oh, sorry. Whew. Oh, I didn't sing for that one. Sorry. Good night. Pixie post. I was like, "Peace out, homies." Not doing this. That's funny. Oh, oh, oh. Kim Patrick is saying, "Do you think Nightmare Before Christmas is a Halloween movie or a Christmas movie?" And the controversy begins. I hate to. Maybe will regret asking this. Are the Saw movies about sawing people up? It just sounds gory, and I don't think I'm into that. I know I'm not into that. What am I saying? I don't think. I know. Ugh. Die Hard question. I don't think Die Hard is a Christmas movie. That one I could comment on. I think it's a movie with the backdrop of Christmas. It just happens to be in the little background. That's it. 9:55 p.m. here in St. Louis, 11:55 in Atlanta, Georgia, 9:55 p.m. in Wisconsin. Is 11:55 in Atlanta? Isn't that East Coast? Or yeah, right? Huh? Is my clock wrong? I'm like, what happened? Do we have daylight savings and I forgot? Wait, hold on. My sister said so. Let me go back here. Kim says, I LOL, I was going to say same as yours. Same as mine. What? I think I missed something. Both. Oh, the the Night Before Christmas is both. It's a holiday movie. It just is. Hi, Lori. How are you? She says she can't watch horror movies. They hurt my heart. Yes, that's it. Yes. Patrick says it's almost 9 and I still need to have dinner. Worth it though. Oh, you are preparing it now. Okay, yeah. Don't hold up dinner for me sitting in a chair, just talking. You know what I mean? It's only 7:55 in California, but I'm tired. It is 10:58 here. Oh heck no, kills. Wait, I missed something. Oh, save as your time. Yeah, thanks, Kim. Oh my goodness. Wait, what? 11 almost, but my vacay started after work, so I'm going to stay up until I can't keep my eyes open. 11:57 in Thornton, Colorado. Oh, good old Colorado. I miss the mountains. I really do. I am loving being back in Ohio. It's funny because, like, I don't feel like I have to struggle to survive here. And things are familiar, like I was born and raised here, but everything's changed. And so it's changed. And oh God, now I'm about to get myself in trouble. It's like there's squatters here. I know. I've always been the outsider when I've moved to another town. Like I was the one who wasn't from there. And, the locals would be like defensive about people moving to their city. Oh, Darcy, thank you. Oh, thank you. Darcy says, super fun. Thank you for doing this. She gave a super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I was wondering if you were here. And Darcy, I was saying for you to drop your TikTok name in here. You just go by Darcy on TikTok so everyone can follow you. And when I catch your lives, I can hop into the chat. Oh, what the heck was I saying? Oh, struggling to survive, but so I was always the outsider, then I came back home, and this is my hometown, and there are all these people who are like, "I'm the authority in this town," and they're from, like, a side village, and they moved here, like, this small town is like the big city for them, and acting like, "Well, I committed to this place and you left, so you don't get." It's weird. So there's a little bit of an adjustment, but it's all good. Oh, hi, Michael. Michael says it's 9:58 in Wisconsin. Wow. So it's man, you people on the West Coast, you got it easy. It's not even bedtime for you yet. Okay. Okay. Michael says 7 months clean and sober here. Been a struggle. Michael, that is so phenomenal. And I tell you what, I don't think there's much more soul strength than to be able to choose that course on your soul's path to go through it, survive it, and have your comeback. I mean, absolutely wonderful. I'm so, so happy for you. Very happy for you. And I'm sending you so much love. And I hope you guys will send Michael a lot of love here and all of our support as well. I said 11 a.m. 11 from Florida. Christine says, congratulations, Michael. Way to go, Michael. Yes, keep up the great work, Michael. Michael Corsi. You got this, bud. Yeah. Congratulations. Yeah. Look at that. See, this is another reason why going live, I think, is really good. People want to come in and have a connection and share their story or share what's going on. And there's a lot of support here and a lot of people just surrounding you with love. Oh, Jessica, see, you mean like people coming in and be like, I own this town now. Like, you're an outsider in your own hometown. I want people to come share. So I live in a very quaint town. And I've come to discover that from living in so many other places. Nothing came close to my hometown. It really didn't, for beauty and um again, it's very political. It's just I could talk about that all night, but Eloise says, "Proud of you, Michael. You've got this." Dana says, "Amazing, Michael. Well done. Stay strong." Yes. Michael, I think you've learned that lesson, and I think I wouldn't say you're good, okay, but you've got all the strength it takes to stay sober, and I can feel that, so I wanna pass that along to you. Lori says, "I was back in Finley the beginning of August." Oh, your dad passed. I'm so sorry. I definitely understand, and I did not miss that humidity. For real. Have you guys noticed my hair problems got worse? Like, yeah. Florentina says, "Congratulations, Michael. Learned a lot." Yes. Yes, Michael. Michael, do you love this? Look at everybody just coming forward. We all got you. Pixie Post says, "We all got you." Yeah, you're so Kells Smith says, "I'm glad you were sober and connected spiritually." That's gonna make the difference. It's gonna make the difference. Thank you was hard pursed by human trafficking network. Oh my gosh. Michael, are you safe now? Jessica C says, "Yeah, they act like they own it, even if they really don't." Yeah. Oh, Michael. Michael says, "Thank you, Michelle. Your videos gave me strength." I am so honored. I'm honored that anything that I can do, as simple as it is, if it was helpful, thank God. And thank God you're here with us. We need you. We love you. You got to stay strong and stay with us. Stay with us. Mandy says, "I am actually excited about the people moving to my area and not excited about the amount of people, but I like their energy." Oh, cool. Beautiful. It feels like it is balancing it some. So that was something that occurred in my hometown where we had a university that started really improving. And so that drew a lot of people to this town. And at first it was like, oh, well, I should clarify. I'm not talking about people who come from like, even outside of Ohio and they come here and maybe they go to school or whatever. I'm talking about people who are like from the county. There's like a township or whatever, and they move in and they like, so entitled. It's gross. So gross. Oh, Michael says he's starting to cry. Oh, we got you. We got you, darling. Kel Smith says, "I'm back in my childhood house my parents bought as a starter home in 1965. Oh, wow. You feeling the love, Michael? You feeling that support? Axel, I'm so sorry that you went through that heartache as well. Michael's feeling the love. Aw, how sweet. How sweet. Yeah. Kel Smith says, "Absorb the love and pull it up when you need it, Michael. I'm a friend." Hi, Midnight Mora. How are you? Lori says, "Thanks, Michelle and Axel. It was so hard watching him let go, but I'm glad I made it in time for him to recognize me, and then he let go. Bless you and bless his soul on the other side." Love you too, Midnight Mora. Yeah, we love you, Michael. Oh, oh, Midnight Mora says, "You're a constant assurance of peace." Well, I'm so glad. Thank you for that. It's very, very, very sweet of you. Thank you. Yes, Michael means strength of God. Absolutely. Life has been getting really hard. This is Jessica C. Life has been getting really hard. My boyfriend broke up with me suddenly with zero explanation at the start of October. Then he managed to brainwash most of our friend group into thinking I'm awful. What? Do a return to sender on that one. Uh-uh. Patrick says you're a good man, Michael. We're all rooting for you. We sure are. I'm still kicking. Thank you. Oh, Michael, please. No, 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 no. You don't need to worry about that at all. Michael, I'm going to try to do some of these lives a little bit more often. Obviously there are videos up every week. Don't worry about paying anything, like there are ways to access some readings here. And of course the support and love is free. Okay. I just wish, Michael, I'm not sure if you were here for the discussion, but I tried to schedule a live and then I guess I still had it on private. And then I was sitting here wondering like what was going on. So I gave up on that one. And then I started another one and people started coming. And I was like, oh, thank God. Okay. Aw. Michael, you just like being so supportive and loving means everything. That's more important than anything. And I appreciate it. I really, really do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Jessica, see, they're telling you to get involved in the drama. And you said, "No, ma'am." You said, "No, thank you." Ah, yeah. Yeah, stay true to you, Jessica, absolutely. Oh, Michael's feeling a little overwhelmed right now. Aw. But see, and it's such a simple thing, and these people are genuine, like, a lot of these people I have been interacting with easily for 10 years. So, this isn't just, like, the typical kind of toxic positivity group or just think positive or, we'll help you get through, like, buck up, it's gonna be fine. They're not that. When they're sending you love, they're really sending you love. It's real and you can trust it. So much support. I give all my love back to everyone as well. And that's what's lovely about this because this will compound and then it'll go back to you and it comes back to us and it goes back to you. And it's this beautiful ebb and flow. Yeah. Yeah. Jessica, stay safe in that situation. Oh, and by the way, someone much, much better is coming along. Okay. And I'm not even just saying that. Yeah, it's for real. Bye. I gotta go, Alexandra. Bye, Alexandra. Oh, son just got home with a ton of candy. Yes. How sweet. It is a lovely group. Yeah. My sister Kim is saying, "Oh, Michael, we got you," sending hugs. Yeah, these are real connections. And it's so funny because most of us have never met each other face to face. And yet the connection is incredibly, incredibly real. Well, even just my history with Darcy, I remember just thinking like, wow, like just it's an easy, free flowing kind of thing. Just a natural connection. And gosh, if Darcy's still here, I don't remember when we first started connecting or when she like, started showing up in comments and stuff like that. She'd have to let us know. Midnight Mora, I feel so complete. That's beautiful. Yeah, it's interesting because we are these like we're kind of energetically talented, aren't we? So we have this ebb and flow just naturally. Just naturally. The energy never lies. That's true. Oh, been a subscriber. This is Dana Roberts. I've been a subscriber since 2015. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate that so much. Yeah. Grew up in a toxic family environment, blamed for everything, and have never felt like I had a true home. Oh, I look forward to finding a real one. Yeah, and you will. I promise you. We must be, otherwise, how we get here. We are. Can we? Oh God, that'll be the next thing. People who don't believe in this stuff start attacking. Oh my God, there's this person out there saying that they're energetically talented. You got to say it with the spin on it, okay? Like, otherwise, it doesn't. The joke doesn't land. Okay. Michael says on social media, Facebook, I help to raise awareness on child trafficking and the missing. Wisconsin is number 2 for the worst in human trafficking in the country. Your videos gave me so much strength. I am so Oh, Michael, I'm so glad to hear that you are safe and thank you for your kind words. Do you mind telling us how old you are? And Dana says, and Michelle has given me personal readings over the years. They're so worth it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Uh, Kel Smith, been a subscriber for a long time, but I keep changing my name. What were some of your other names? Oh, during those scary times. Thank you again. Michael says this. Oh, Michael. Michael, you're 41. And this happened when you were a child or as a young adult? Like, when did this happen? No, was this like in adulthood? Because I could see that too. You investigated missing people in 2020. Oh, I see. Yes, I see. Okay. I'm just trying to catch up with the conversations here. Michael, you were abducted and got away? How old were you when that happened? You don't have to answer anything, but I'm just curious. Holy wow, that's insane. Oh, 37. I mean, I don't wanna, I wanna know more about your story, but I don't know if you wanna be posting it here, but, feel free to email me if you care to talk to someone. It's angelsouls444@gmail.com just to let me know how you're doing. Yeah, it is a huge network here. Michelle has a special spot for the innocent children. We have come here and made a nice community for all the innocent children. Yeah, Michael, feel free. Feel free. Let me know. All love, Michael. Michael, you did not bombard my chat. We did have a bot though that wouldn't let go. As Pixie said, it was what bot city here or something. And I got bot allergies all of a sudden. Thank you, Axel. Thank you so much. Yeah, Tammy says absolutely glad you're safe. I agree. 100%. Bot city. That's going to be our next inside joke. Yeah. Christine says, I have the chills. I am so glad you were protected by spirit, Michael. Absolutely. Yeah. You just want a car. LOL. Bye. Yeah. Jessica says, Michael, you didn't bombard the chat. You contributed to the conversation in a space where you belong and are treasured. 100%. You found your people, Michael. How about that? Pixie says you were safe, Michael, not Bot City. Oh. Patrick says, I'm so glad you're safe, Michael, and thank you for sharing all that you feel comfortable to. Hopefully, awareness of this massive issue becomes more widespread. Yes. And it will. It was all God who kept me safe. This is AOL chat 2.0. We should be so lucky, if only. Please. What was the noise that used to make? Bing or something like that? Doom. New Bot City needs a song. Yes. Oh, how sweet. Hugs, Michael. How beautiful. Well, I'm glad we had this connection tonight. I'm glad, Michael, that you spoke up. I'm glad you felt safe to speak up and that we could all rallying around you. I think because of Michael, I think we should go live more often. What would you say to that? Even if I'm, just sitting here. You got mail. Yes, that was AOL. I miss it, man. That was cute. That movie, You Got Mail, still feels kinda recent to me. Talk about a time warp. There we go. Pixie says she could show up at least once a week. Kim says that would be great. Yeah, there's good energy with the group, for sure, and I like that we can anybody who feels invisible, if you're the recovered scapegoat, or if you're still in a scapegoat situation, or you are someone who's been targeted for anything, and you could just do something as simple as coming on here and chatting with some other people. If it makes the difference, let's do it. Let's absolutely do it. Michael says, Michelle, when I was in danger at one point, I posted 911 on Facebook. 2 days later, you posted a video 911 Archangel Michael. Oh my gosh. Wow. Holy cow. Cause I know that video. I don't remember exactly when I put that up. So that's when this was happening? Oh man. I'm sorry. My allergies are getting the best of me right now. I don't know what I am allergic to up here, but probably dust. Let's be honest. Yes, we are all connected. Yes, we are. That's incredible. Yeah. More live streams sound great, but only if you don't tire yourself too much. Don't feel like butter scraped over too much bread. I love that. Uh, I think it could happen. I think I don't go live because I feel like there's some expectation to do a bunch of readings, or and maybe my brain is fried for the day, or to have some wise thing to say, but I just had a rough day myself, kind of thing. But if you guys are cool with me just being sloppy, well, I'll show up for that. Sure. And I'm happy to do readings and things like that. You guys, I swear. Okay. Then it's a done deal. When I feel like I can get on here, I sh- I shall do that. Oh, good, Michael. Michael says, I love it. This has been wonderful. Thank you all. You are so welcome. And thank you for being so strong. Thank you for speaking up. Thank you for letting us be here with you and letting us love you and letting us support you. Yeah, it's what we do. It's what we do. Oh, Christine says we like you because you are real. Thank you. I appreciate that. Not sloppy, authentic. Thank you, Lori. It's hard sometimes. Yeah. I hear you, Michael. I do hear you. Uh, thank you guys for all the hearts too. I saw these hearts. Yeah, I'm so happy this helped Michael as well. And Michael, you'll feel all of us, especially when you're going to sleep. Not in like a creepy way, but like you'll go into sleep tonight and you'll realize like you've got this whole like army of people around you who really do care. But I know God has us, the angels are among us. Yes. Yeah. Not a creepy way. Is that what you're laughing about? Oh, yes. Yeah, it would be like being creepers, like, "You going to sleep, Michael? What's up, Michael? Hey, Michael." Oh, goodness. Adam's Family. It's even worse. Oh my gosh. I almost spit out my tea laughing. I laughed too hard and startled the cat. Oh gosh. Yes. This very much is an important live stream. Cousin it. And he's gonna have nightmares. Oh no. I'm like Michael Myers to this human trafficking network. They better watch out. Oh, yes. Absolutely. And we can support you in that too. Getting the word out. Yeah, why is there so much darkness in the world? That's an excellent question. We're all Bridget Jones for sure. Oh my God, Bridget Jonesfield was recent too. When was that? The 90s? Ugh, I'm a time warp. You're so welcome, Michael. Aw. Well, let's give one more round of love and sweet dreams to everybody. My love to each and every one of you. My allergies are kicking my tuchus, and I gotta, is that a word? I don't even know. Um, I'm gonna take my happy self off to bed after I go get some water and probably an allergy pill for some. Like, Kim, this is what I said earlier. I said, this is my Halloween costume, just doing this. There's my thumbnail. Oh, you know it's time to go to bed when your mascara just flaked off chunky on your face. One more round of love. One more round of love. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's go. Michael says, love you all. Check out Wisconsin Missing Persons Advocacy. Okay. Will do. And many blessings to all of you. My love to each and every one of you. May God, Source Creator, the angels and archangels always shield you, protect you, bring you blessings, and help you have the happiest existence. And to spread that love to everyone else. Amen. And so it is. Yes, tomorrow starts November. If you think I ain't going to make that whole month my birthday month, okay, I'm gonna make it all my birthday month. Yeah, God bless you as well, Michael. God bless you. You're so welcome, Dana. Thank you guys. Oh, best Halloween ever. Good. That means a lot. Yeah, Kim says, yay, birthday month. Hey, Kim, I got to go get my car fixed on Monday if you want to go with me. I'm still waiting for a taker. Anybody want to go with me? Want to get my car fixed on Monday? All right, guys. Vlog it. Oh, vlog the car. We could. We could. Oh, good, Jessica. I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so happy. Kim says, "Sorry, working. What? You can't take a little time off to get a car fixed? You don't want to sit and help me take care of this?" Uh, if I leave now. What is that song? Or no, I'm thinking if you leave, something like that. Oh, Kim says no, she's not gonna go. Okay, I understand. It's all good. All right, well, my nose is running. I have to pee. This has been incredible. I love you all so much. We'll do this more often. Keep an eye out. And yeah, and hopefully I'll figure out how to do this a little bit better. Are we okay with the camera quality? Because if we're okay with this webcam, I ain't trying to mess with nothing else. All right. Now, okay, we're good with the camera quality? Till next time. Love you all. Okay, great. Good. Clean XP and have water. Thank you. I will. It's all good quality. Phenomenal, because this is easy. We can do. That's no problem. On my cracked iPad. Oh gosh. All right, everybody. Have a beautiful, blessed evening. May you have beautiful, beautiful dreams. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of your support. And I will catch you next time. All right. Have a wonderful night. Take care. Bye bye.